Good morning, everybody. This is Dr. Rao. Welcome to our morning routine that we would like to start the day with awakening, awareness, and aligning our body, breath, and the brain. And so that we give a good start to our body and minds and the hearts. So we go there and work with energy and really keeping ourselves in the present moment of whatever work we do and keep our mind equanimous and really service anything that we do and come home fulfilled and not generating any stress. There are so many unconscious things that we do that we don't pay attention. See, when we do that, okay? So let me start the clubhouse also. Okay, so that's why we are gathering here in the morning, and hopefully people are using this time to stretch their bodies and deep breathe into the stretches and keep the mind here and now on the breath, on the sensations that we have in the body and the mind, and also watch our thoughts. Don't indulge in them or don't suppress them, but just watch and let them go so that you are not having this brain overload and overwhelm and stress and burnout. Okay, so as I see people who are burning out, people who are stressed out, I figure that they don't spend enough time to prepare themselves for the life, for the work, for whatever they do. So if you do a few minutes of making your body, mind, and heart get ready for the work, you are much better. These stretches and deep breathing will really energize you so that you are really uh, going there with energy and also with a mind that is anchored to the presence. Okay, and also it's equanimous, it's not going to react, but it's going to respond to whatever tasks that you have. Okay, go there, work with energy, work in the calmness of mind, work in flow, and work with a sense of duty and service, and come home really fulfilled, but not really spent or really accumulated a lot of stress. That can be done if only you understand how the modern society is making you do things all the time without attending to a being. By doing these stretches and deep breathing through the day, you can help yourself not to accumulate the stress. I'm into proactive wellness. That means we have to be proactive about our wellness. That's part of seeking medical help when you are ill. But my aim is to really get you to the state where you are living in wellness and not with the illness. Okay? If you have illness, go and get it treated. But do some proactive measures for the wellness from morning till evening. Okay? The foods you choose, the way you eat, the way you walk, the way you uh, really rest yourself in between the work or after the work and get a proper sleep, and also trying to keep your mind calm as much as possible. My principle is move the body as much as you can and keep the mind silent when it is not used. Towards that end, I'm going to do some walking hacks, which I did last night, but I'm going to do a master class on walking hacks, pretty soon. So please look for it and attend and use those hacks to really help yourself while you are walking. Okay, that itself is very good for you. Okay, now But I did discuss like a 12 hacks on that talk last night, so you can go and look for it, any of these platforms. Okay. Now, let us start our day with a breathing warm up. Okay. Sit straight on a chair or on the floor and keep your back straight and take deep breaths through the nose. Count of 7, take deep breath in as the abdominal wall raises and comes out, and hold it for 4 count and breathe out as the abdominal wall goes in towards the spine for a count of 8. 7, 4, 8. Okay, let's start. Watch my right hand, how it raises and it goes down. 5 times we did that exercise. That is plain Bastrika. You do this every day in the morning on an empty stomach. If you should eat a small snack or a breakfast, wait for half an hour. But if you have a heavy meal, wait for 1.5 hours. Okay? Otherwise, try to be empty stomach. Ideally, you do this before breakfast, before lunch, before dinner, few times. Okay. Now the second variety of warm up with the breath is raise both your hands facing the camera, and I'm on camera on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and LinkedIn. I'm on the audio on the Clubhouse and Moonlight. Okay. Face the hands to the camera with your elbows bent to the side and raise the hands as you take a deep breath in through the nose. Go up all the way and come down, breathing out. Okay, that is a very simple one you can do anywhere. Okay, take some time for this on and off during the work. Okay, and now the third variety of warm up breath is clasping both hands and keeping them under the chin, and as the elbows raise to the side, bend and go up above your head and let the head fall back as you take deep breath in. Now, open your mouth and say the word ha as you breathe out. Really do slowly, deliberately, with your mind here on the sensation of the air coming through the nose. See? Slow, deliberate, with the presence of mind. Halfway, 4 more to go. Okay? If you feel tired, it tells you how much you need this exercise. Okay? Be consistent, start slow, build up on that. Okay? Do these 3 exercises daily to warm up. Okay? Now we are going to go some stretches. Okay? I'm going to keep them simple daily so that you get the maximum benefit. Clasp both your hands, the fingers locked together, and turn the palms towards the camera and elbows extended to the front. Now take it up all the way as you take a deep breath. Now twist your torso to the left and turn the head over your left shoulder to the back. And bring up your heels up so that you are on the toes and the feet. Take deep breaths here. And come to the center and turn the torso to the right. And look over the right shoulder with the head turned to the back. See, when you do this asanas, remember you want to be here and now, and you want to deep breathe into the asana after you assume the asana posture, and do both sides of the body equal. Okay, those three principles you want to remember. Okay, but the morning routine itself about doing stretching, deep breathing, keeping our mind here, and watching our thoughts, and cultivating three attitudes of not to react for frivolous things, and really being equanimous to the wins and the losses. And the third most important thing is approach your work like a service you are doing. Okay, and that way it will be very meaningful for you. Okay, now stretch to the top, and both elbows are extended to the sky. And now reach to the back by taking the hands and the elbows and the head and neck to the back. Keep the spine straight and do that stretch. Now bring the hands forward and lower lumbar spine bending forward, and take the hands all the way to the floor as much as you can do. You don't have to go all the way if you cannot do it. Otherwise, go there. And let the head stay between your knees. Assuming the posture and breathing deeply into it, like a 3 times, 5 times, that is good. Now release both hands and keep the heels down and keep your hands on the knees. In this posture, take 3 deep breaths. This habit of taking deep breaths between asanas is very regenerating. Okay, so rejuvenating too. Now we will do some more spinal twists to awaken us. We want to be aware of what's going on, and we want to align our body, our breath, our brain. Okay, 2 A's, 3 B's. Remember like that. Okay, get your right hand to be placed on the left shoulder and left hand on the right shoulder. Now keep your head and back straight. Now turn to the left side and turn the head over the left shoulder to the back. Stay there and take few deep breaths. Come to the center and go turn to the right side and look over the right shoulder with the head turned to the back. Do these movements very deliberately. Be very slow and deep with your breathing. This slow measurements of the movement and slow breathing but deep breathing helps you a lot. Now we're going to do more spinal twists by bringing your right hand to the left of the left thigh, and the left hand goes behind to the right hip, and then turn to the left side. Twist your body to the left side, and you can stay there for 3 breaths. And do the opposite. Left hand comes to the right of the right thigh, and left hand goes behind, and turn your head to the back over the right shoulder. Okay, Those are the spinal twists you want to do every day. That awakens you. Whatever uh, hangover you have, you will wake up very quickly with those spinal twists. Ideally, you want to do sun salutations. That's a little bit maybe complicated for newcomers, but I have shown you before. If you want to learn more about it, you can always come and join my wellness club, and that is at my website, bfl.net. Okay. Now, put your right leg over the left leg, and then wrap the right ankle around the left ankle. And then keep the right hand up and the left hand down like this. Twist it and hold the right wrist with the left arm. And keep your spine straight. This is the seated Garuda pose, eagle pose. Take deep breaths in this posture like 5 times. Release the hands, release the legs, and do the opposite. This time, bring the left leg over the right leg and wrap the left ankle around the right ankle. And you put the right hand up and left hand to hold the right wrist, twisting like this. And release the legs also, and come to the normal sitting posture. Take 3 deep breaths now. Okay, that is seated Garuda pose. Okay, now we will do chair pose, but not sitting on the chair. Get up and keep both your feet firmly 1 feet apart, and raise your hands so that the elbows are extended, palms down, and bend your knees and imagine a chair and sit on that imaginary chair and stay there breathing 10 times. And sit down on your real chair. Okay, that's a good one for the balance, for the concentration, and also for increasing the strength of the legs. Okay, now other one we are going to do sitting down here is extend both your legs in front of you by sitting on the edge of the chair. Be careful, don't fall off the chair. Just sit on the edge of it comfortably and bring your toes towards you. Okay, and take the hands down as you not bend at the lumbar spine, but move the lumbar spine forward, the whole thing straight, and you have to move it like a sheet, right? Don't reach out and bend like this. Okay, don't bend, keep the shoulders straight, but move the spine forward. And as you turn your toes towards you, and take your hands as low as you can and hold on to the knees or below the knees, whatever is convenient for you. But keep the spine straight. And release and come back to normal. Sit down normally. Okay. Now we're going to do something for the shoulder and the neck, and then we will do some breathing practices, and then we will go and do the meditation too. Okay, so keep your both feet together and spine straight, and keep your hands on the side like this, hanging, and then lift up the right hand to the side, elbow straight, and turn the palm to the sky, and bring the right arm to touch the right ear, and bend at the elbow, right elbow, and taking the right hand to be placed on the top of the spine. And now take the left hand from the below and reach the right hand in the back. And keep straight and take deep breaths here. 5 breaths. Now release the left hand, release the right hand, and hang them down on both sides. Now lift up the left hand to the side, left elbow straight, and turn the left palm up towards the sky and bring the left arm to touch the left ear. And bend at the left elbow and place the left hand on the top of the spine, like we did the other way. And then bring the right hand from below in the back to reach the left hand on the top. See, we are stretching, we are deep breathing, we are trying to be with our whatever we are doing, that way we are keeping our mind here and now, right? And if any thoughts will come up, you should watch them. Okay, and one more asana we will do, and then we will go back to the breathing and meditation. Okay, here you kind of put both your feet apart and keep your hands in a Namaskar Mudra. You can do it sitting, or you can get up and stand too. It's up to you, bending the knees. Now turn your left elbow going back up when you bring the right elbow to the center here, and twisting yourself to the left side, and turn your head and look over the left shoulder. And come back to the center, and this time twist to the right side. Right elbow goes up and out to the right side, and left elbow comes to the center. Turn your head, look over the right shoulder, and take deep breaths here. And come back to the center. Okay, now take the Namaskar Mudra, the hands together all the way up above your head, all the way. Stretch your elbows. Now, as you breathe out, bring it both hands behind your head. And as you take a deep breath in, take them up, all the way up. If you have any neck pain, upper back pain, this exercise will help you relieve it. Now, raise both your hands to the side, elbows extended, palms down. Now, reach out and touch the left side of the left foot. And allow the left hand to go up in the air and look over the left shoulder to the left palm. And do reverse this and bring the left hand to the right ankle, and right hand goes up in the air to the back, and turn your head and look at the right palm. Okay, and bring back to normal. There are so many asanas you can do sitting down. Okay, you don't have to really stand up if you cannot. If you can stand up and do, that's fine. If you want to lie down and do, you can also do this in a variation way. Or you can sit down and do that too. A lot of people are used to sitting in the chair for 8 hours. So what I would recommend, which you will find in my Walking Hacks master class, At least 3 times a day, 10 minutes walk. Okay, don't sit for 8 hours continuously in the chair and do half an hour, 1 hour walking at the end. More than that, if you do it several times a day, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, several times, that will be much better. So the goal is keep moving the body while we're keeping the mind silent. Okay, you will hear more about that in my masterclass on walking. Okay, it will be done very soon. Okay, meanwhile, you can go and check my talk last night I did on walking hacks. Okay, now we will go and do the breathing exercise. One is the Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breathing. Raise the right hand and keep the index and middle finger at the base of the thumb. And using the thumb to close the right nostril and release the right nostril, and the ring finger to the left nostril. Do the breathing alternately. First, start by closing the right nostril with the thumb. Now the left nostril open. Take a deep breath in to at the top of the inhalation. Close it with the ring finger, the left nostril, and open the right nostril and lifting the thumb away. And now through the open right nostril, breathe out. After breathing out, take a deep breath in through the right nostril. Close it with the thumb and release the ring finger from the left nostril and breathe out through the left nostril. That is one cycle. Let's start with the left nostril and then do 4 more cycles like this. Okay, that is Anulom Vilom, alternate nostril breath. 5 rounds we did. Okay, now we're going to do what's called Agnisara. For those people who want to invigorate their metabolism, lose weight, and really feel good about the back, this is a very good one. What you do is close your mouth and take deep breath through the nose, and after the deep breath is taken, hold it like that and start to move the abdominal wall up and down 5, 10, 20, whatever you can do. Okay? But holding the breath like that. Don't give too much time. Maybe 5 is enough for you, do that. Okay? I'm going to place my right hand on my tummy so that you can see it is raising when I take a deep breath, and I'll hold it and then move the abdominal wall up and down like 20 times I can do. Okay? Take a deep breath 3 times. This Agnisara you have to do with care. If you have had recent surgery, if you have high blood pressure, if you have aneurysm, so many conditions that prevent you from this. So seek advice of your doctor or your teacher before you do this. Okay? Now, we will do the last breathing exercise, the bumblebee, my personal favorite. Take both your thumbs and close both ears and keep all the fingers in front of you. And after closing both ears, bring the index and the middle finger onto the forehead. Close your eyes and keep the ring fingers slightly on the closed eyes. Close your mouth and keep the little fingers around mouth. And now close your mouth and take deep breath through the nose. And when you're exhaling through the nose, make the noise of a bumblebee. Okay? First take a deep breath. Stop it, and you do as loudly as long as you can do, slow then big. Don't be in a rush. Don't push yourself. Do to your capacity. Don't hurt yourself. In yoga, there should not be any discomfort. There should not be any pain. If you are having it, you are not doing it right. Remember that. Okay? Do. There is no competition. Just training our bodies and minds from where they are to something better. Okay? So that kind of non-competitiveness is good for you. Okay? Now, we're going to do watching the thoughts in what is called Shambhavi Mudra. In this, you come and assume Dhyana Mudra, which is meditation mudra. It's like a posture of the hands, right? Keep your thumb and index finger together like this, turning against each other. Just so the fingers are straight, and keep the hands on the lap. Keep your spine straight and tilt your head back to the back a little bit. Close your eyes and keep the gaze in between the eyebrows. Close your mouth and take deep breaths in and out through the nose. As you breathe out, say, I'm not this body and mind. As you breathe in, you say, I'm this universal consciousness or the energy. Okay? There is a Sanskrit mantra for this. When you breathe out, you say, Veham Na. That means I'm not this body mind complex. When you breathe in, Ho Ham So. Who am I? Then I am that awareness that is in all of us. Okay, that is itself is the God or whatever, right? So now start. Veham Naham Ho Ham So. Repeat it into yourself. This is where you watch your thoughts. Don't indulge, don't suppress them. Just watch them like a cloud in the sky, coming and going out of your body. Okay. Do this all day long too, and that way you will be meditating while you are walking, while you are walking. Okay. Namaste. Thank you. On the Noom Vibe, anybody has any questions or comments, you can come up and ask me. I'll be happy to engage you.